Here we are in Evans at a house that is less than $2 million, and I'm going to show you some of my favorite features, one that you will not want to miss, so make sure you stay tuned. We're gonna head inside now. First, one of my favorite things is how large this dining room is. It can seat, as you can see, this table has plenty of space. We've got 6 chairs around it. Certainly you could put 8 chairs, 9, 10 chairs easily. So great option. I know a lot of people don't use a dining room, but I actually do use my dining room. I don't have a kitchen eating area, even though I probably could. But we do family dinners, so I like to have a dining room, and I make my children sit at the table and all electronics are away. Nobody's allowed to have a phone at the table, including myself. So even if I have business going on, I put that phone on silent. It stays out of the dining room. This is one of my other favorite features. I love cooking, and so a nice kitchen is a big deal for me. And this one has all of the cabinets that you could ever imagine that you would ever want, a huge kitchen island, and lots of prep space. And it has this super cute little area where you can put a table and chairs so you can sit and have morning coffee, although one of my favorite spots that we're gonna see that you don't wanna miss also has a coffee spot that is gonna be phenomenal. Hey guys, I had to interrupt our home tour because I completely forgot to tell y'all the details about the house. So I've written them down so I don't forget anything. I'm gonna give you the details of this house really quickly. I realize I'm standing outside. This is in front of the clubhouse that is one of the amenities of River Island where this house is. So we're gonna talk amenities and we're gonna talk about the details of the house. First of all, the house is 5,111 square feet, and then the basement is 2,972 square feet. So it's a huge home. It's on 0.78 of an acre, which is just over 3/4 of an acre. That's a huge lot. And then you've got 5 bedrooms, which you will be seeing with the owner on the main. And then we've got 6 full baths and 2 half baths, which you will also see in the video. The first half bath is right when you walk in the front door to the left, and the second half bath is that one over off of the kitchen. This home was built in 2020. It was a custom built home, and as you can see from the picture that I'm gonna insert, you can see from the drone shot, the river is right there behind the home, which is amazing. And then as far as amenities, we have the clubhouse, which is behind me. There's decked walkway along the river. There's a place where you can get kayaks from. There are walking trails throughout the neighborhood. There's also a resident garden, which is pretty cool. So if you don't want to garden at your own house, you have community space where you can garden. There's a pool, which is not in this section where this clubhouse is. There's another section in River Island where it's got the pool, and you also have views of the river over there as well. So really quiet and beautiful community here at River Island. Now, kitchen is one of my favorites because I do love to cook, and a gas cooktop is one of my favorite things, although I have had some people try to sway me to induction. I haven't done it yet, but I do like that you can hold the temperature to the exact degree. So maybe one day I'll switch out to induction if I can talk my husband into it. This one has the microwave and oven underneath, and the huge island that you guys saw. The one other thing that I really do like, you've got a smaller pantry in here, but honestly, because you have so many cabinets in this kitchen, you just don't really need a huge pantry, in my opinion. So, you know, if you can't find enough storage in this house, I don't know, that's on you, that's not on me, because there's a ton of storage, as you're gonna see as we get further down into this house. Now, of course, over here you've got the laundry room, and the nice thing about this laundry room is it does have a sink in it. Now, this is really handy for washing delicates, if you don't like washing your delicates in the washing machine, but also if you like to garden, you've got the door right here that comes straight into the laundry area, so you have a sink that you can use. Now, I don't know if y'all have seen any of my other videos, but gardening is not my thing. I have a black thumb. If I touch something, it dies. My husband has the green thumb, so he told me I'm not allowed to touch anything plant related. And so for me, the coming out from the garden is probably never going to be a thing. The other nice feature is this does have a half bath right off the kitchen, so that's really convenient for, you know, if you need to use a bathroom while you're cooking. And if you don't want your guests walking through your kitchen if it's kind of a mess like sometimes mine is, the other really nice thing is there's a second half bath in this house, and it is actually right up at next to the front door. So we're going to walk over here and you guys can take a peek at this half bath. And this one also has a closet for linens or storage or whatever, which is also very nice. And this is just kind of giving you an idea what a really beautiful layout this home is. It's nice that the kitchen's tucked back. I know a lot of people really like the super open concept where everything is open to each other, but if you're like me and you cook and your kitchen tends to not always be the cleanest, it's kind of nice to have it tucked away so people don't see your dirty dishes in the sink. Don't judge me. I mean, if you do, that's fine. I don't accept your judgment. But anyway, so you've got the living room here, and you've got these triple double doors going out into this fabulous porch. Now, we're still not at my favorite part, but this is a good part for sure. The really nice thing about this is it's got a huge screened porch, and all of these fans. I'm going to take a quick shot of it, and you can see the river. Now, when the trees don't have all the leaves on them, you have an even, obviously, better view of the river right there. And this house, even though it has a fence around it, the property does go all the way down to the river. So you could, if you wanted to, add a dock to this house, which would be awesome. Then you could just get in your boat and toll down the river. And you can kind of see a shot of the backyard. It's really hot and muggy out today. Sorry, y'all, if you start seeing me sweat, I just apologize in advance. But this is just in the fall and the spring and in the winter, I'll use quotation marks because you know it doesn't get super crazy cold here. You would absolutely be able to utilize this outdoor space, and it would be really just pleasant. And with the screen, you don't have to fight with mosquitoes. Although you can there are companies that spray for mosquitoes. And I was just talking to my friend Ashley about it because I didn't believe that it would make a difference. But she said that she has a lake house and they have them spray out there. And when she doesn't spray, she gets eaten up by mosquitoes. When she does spray, she does not get bitten, which is crazy. So I guess having spray for mosquitoes you can do, but I mean, if you garden and you grow vegetables and fruits and stuff like that, I imagine you wouldn't want to have them spray, you know, poison all over your yard, but that's, you know, a different conversation. So we're going to continue through this house and going to give you some more stats about it. And the cool thing about this house is you've got both an upstairs, which has 2 full bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms. It has an office space up there. And then you also have a fully finished basement with a ton of extra space we're going to go through and look at. So, but before we do that, we're going to take a peek at this owner suite, which is also humongous and has access, a nice access door out to the back porch. So if you want to just sit outside and enjoy your coffee or tea early in the morning before it gets sweltering hot, then you can 100% do that from your own bedroom. You don't even have to go out into the main space. Well, I mean, you probably have to go get your coffee or tea, but whatever. And then this just has a lot of storage in here too. You've got all of these additional drawers. You've got the owner's suite bathroom here. I don't know, there's a fancy term for that, and my mind just went blank, so I just said bathroom. But you've got the double sink, and then you also have a separate vanity area for sitting and doing skincare, makeup, whatever. An extra closet. So it's got this awesome tiled shower with this huge bench and the glass door, which is really nice. I do love that. And you've got the 2 different shower heads here. Pretty cool. And then of course you've got separate water closet. Forgot to put the toilet seat down, that's my bad. So there we go. trying, you know, they have the cleaners come in and they like they lift all the lids up, and then I have to come back in before showings and make sure all the toilet lids are down, because that's a pet peeve of mine. Then you've got this huge soaking tub here with really nice natural light coming in, so you can see that it's nice and deep and really big. This is one of the larger ones, which I do like. Okay, so I'm just gonna prep y'all. I came in here earlier, turned on all the lights, and was going through everything. And in this owner suite closet, there is a stinging bug. I don't know the difference between a hornet and a yellow. I think I do know what a yellow jacket looks like. So maybe it's a hornet. I don't know. It's a scary stinging bug, and I couldn't bring myself to try and go in there and kill it because I was afraid I was gonna miss, and then it was gonna like chase me and sting me. So we're just gonna do a quick walkthrough of the of this one, and I hope that I don't get stung. It's still there, so that's good. We'll get a little, you guys can see my terror. I mean, you know, I'm scared of cockroaches, and I mean, stinging bugs don't scare me as long as they don't move. I'm not even gonna zoom in, but there it is, it's on that bench. So we're just gonna take a quick peek. As you can see, this one has all of these awesome built-in cabinets and hanging space, and I'm just gonna stand right here and keep an eye on that bug because I can't handle if it starts flying around. Anyway, so here we go. I will get my husband to come and kill that later today so that it doesn't freak out any potential buyers. Sorry, y'all. You know, I'm just human. I can't handle that. All right, now, I still haven't shown you my absolute favorite feature, which you are not gonna wanna miss, but we're gonna get to that in just a minute. So first, we're gonna run upstairs and we're gonna take a look at the rooms in the office that are up there so you guys can see what kind of space is up there. All right, so we're at the top of the stairs looking over out at the front door. Just wanted to show you guys kind of what the space is looking like up here. And we've got one bedroom straight across from the staircase. But before we go in there, this is one of my favorite things. They have so much storage in this house. So you've got this whole door here that walks straight into the attic, and you've got all of this attic space for storage. You could put shelves, as you see, they've got some shelves there. But then there are also stairs going up to some additional floor to storage space up there. And that's not the only attic storage space in this house. We're gonna see some more in just a few, but first, we're gonna go take a look at this bedroom. So this is the second bedroom, and it has a full bath. You've got views of the river from here, which is really nice. Let's see if I can, yeah, you can see the river through there. Really, really nice. So I know they had it set up with the bed against the windows and then the TV there, but personally, I'd put my bed against that wall so that then I could just wake up looking outside at the greenery and the river, because that's one of my favorites. And then you've got a full bath here with a shower tub insert, and then a huge walk-in closet, huge for a secondary bedroom. So that's really nice. They do rent this house for Masters Week. I think they rented it this past year. They didn't rent it the year before last, but then they rented it a couple years before that. And they have all the linens, everything you need for Masters rental, which is awesome, because honestly, when you very first get into Masters rental, that's the most expensive part, is buying all of the white sheets, white towels, white shower curtains, all of the things. So this house already has all of those items that you can, if you decide you want to rent for Masters, that would be included in this house. But here is the office space that you've got carved out. I'm just gonna take a quick little, you can see you've got a little bump out window there, so it lets a lot of natural light in. And it's just a small room. It has a little bit of height to the ceiling in that one spot. Definitely not a bedroom, but perfect for a little office space or craft room or whatever, little flex space. So now we're gonna get back to floor to attic space. So on the other side over here, we have another huge amount of floor to attic space. Of course, you've got the roof section right there. But if you come this way, you can see it opens up to all of this space. So you will not lack for storage in this house, is certainly what I have to say about that. It's just a huge amount of storage. So you shouldn't have to have a storage unit. If you have a storage unit and you have this house full, you probably need to start going through your stuff and paring it down, because certainly that's crazy. Okay, then we've got bedroom number 3 up here, which also has a full bathroom and a large closet. And again, from this bedroom, you can also see the river, which is really nice. Just one of the things I really love about this house is just that you've got the Savannah River right there. And I know it doesn't have a dock, but again, that's something that could be added if somebody wanted to put a dock. And then you've got this full bathroom here with a tub shower insert. And then you've got your closet here with the built-ins, and it goes around over here and around over here. So a lot of closet space, a lot of storage space, and we still haven't gotten to the best part of this whole house, in my opinion, so keep on watching. We're gonna get there. If you have questions, I know that you guys know this, but you're always free to reach out to me, call me, text me, shoot me an email. I love hearing from you. Make a comment on the video. I really enjoy you guys' feedback. I know that I go quite a bit of time in between videos, but I do work a full-time real estate business, and so I do my best to be semi-consistent with getting videos out so that you guys can see Augusta. If you're considering moving here, you know what to expect. You can watch my videos on cost of living, and then the map tours of different areas if you're curious about Martinez. I just did Martinez, I think it was a couple weeks ago. So I'd love for you to check out that video and see what you think. Of course, this house is in Evans. We're going through this house just because it's a really cool big house, and I thought you guys might like to see, under $2 million house. So let's head down to the basement. All right, down the stairs we are, and here goes they've got this huge open area. When they were here, they had it set up as a secondary living room. It could be you could set it up as a game room. I mean, seriously, you could put a pool table in here, whatever you wanted to do. It's huge. Here is the 4th bedroom downstairs, and of course you can, let's see, I'm gonna look out this window. You can see the river a little bit. You're a little bit further, you're down, so you don't have a huge view because of the bushes and the trees, but again, another really nice size bedroom here. And then this one just has a standard closet in it. And then you've got this little cut through to get to the full bath here. So this is the 4th full bath, the shower tub insert. And then we're going to head over to the other bedroom. But before we get to that bedroom, more storage space under the home storage space, which is crazy that there's so much storage in this house. So here you can see all the systems. The HVAC systems are in here, so if anyone has to get in here, service them or anything like that, you've got them underneath the home. You've got this room right here that they've got semi-framed up. You could easily turn that into another room if you wanted to. You could just leave it as is and use it as a workout space, because since it's in the basement, it's a little bit cooler under here versus some other place. And then here you've got some plumbing stuff behind me. There we go. And then you've got this little extra space, which I believe has a door that goes outside. I can't see it, and there's not light in this little section, but I believe that is correct. And that would be a great space for, I guess, lawn equipment or whatever, if you wanted that. Okay, I'm gonna head back in here. Now that you've seen all that extra storage space, you've got a closet here, just a linen closet. And then remember when I told you guys about masters and then all the linens and all that stuff? Well, this closet here has all of that stuff in it. So you can see it's got all of the white comforters, the white sheets, the white towels, pillowcases. You've got rugs underneath here, bath mats, laundry baskets. So, and if you've noticed in the bathrooms, I actually have some of the master shower curtains and towels hanging already. So, ooh, you can see behind me a sneak peek of what we're gonna see after this 5th bedroom. So here's the 5th bedroom. It's also just a regular size room. You can kind of see you can see the river from this room. Here, we're gonna go take a peek over here. You can see it better from this room than the other room down here. So you've got a nice little view of the river there through the bushes. And then you've got another standard closet in this 5th bedroom here. Although it's not really standard, I say that. It is deeper than the standard. You can see they've got some additional shelving on the side. So that's nice, that's nice. See, I'm making a liar out of myself because I can't remember what I'm doing. And then again, you've got this little cut through to the full bathroom with a shower tub combo. It's tiled, so that's nice. And then we're gonna come back out here. Okay, this is my second favorite part. No, it's not my second favorite. It's my third favorite because my second favorite is the kitchen. This is the third favorite part of the home for me. It's a theater room and a full bathroom. So here, let's take a look. You've got your theater equipment stuff all over here. You've got your chairs already set up, the recliners, 2 rows. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movie seat chairs in here. You've got your screen. There's a little papasan chair there for extra seating. And then you've got your full bath here, so you don't even have to leave the theater room to use the bathroom, which is pretty sweet. And you've got that extra shower in case you need an extra shower. And outside, we're gonna head outside so you can take a peek at the backyard. Here we are outside from the basement area. You've got this really nice covered area here. You could absolutely set tables and chairs out. You've got the stairs to go up to the upper deck. You've got some pretty brickwork and columns over here. And then there's a fire pit area over here, which is pretty cool. You can set some chairs up around there and have a little fire pit area. You've got the door, which is underneath. I think that's where I was talking about when we were underneath the that little basement storage area. So there's the door that comes out here where you can have your lawnmower and all of those tools. And we're just gonna take a little walk over here so you guys can see how beautiful this view is of the river out here. So really, I'd almost be tempted to set up a little like space here in this corner, kind of where it's just a little bit shady. And I don't know, I'd want to do something like that because look at this view. Look at how pretty that is with the river right there. It's just really tranquil and quiet. Just hear the birds chirping and the bugs humming. Okay, now we're gonna go finish touring the house. I have another absolute favorite part. This is my #1 favorite part about this house, so let's go see. Okay, here we are in my absolute favorite room. It's off of the living room and it's like got all of this light in it, all the natural light. I can sit here on this couch, drink my hot tea, and look out at the river and the bushes, and it just feels so quiet and serene and private. I think that's why this is my absolute favorite part about this house. Cheers. And I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna take the camera and I'm gonna show you as I'm talking about what this view looks like. It's just really amazing. So I'm sure that you guys can see why I love this house so much. It's just such a great layout, in my opinion. I love that you've got the basement. I love that you've got upstairs, but you've got your owner's suite on the main level. And you've got all of this, space for just really enjoying the views of the river. Now, I know that with it being summer, middle of summer, you've got all the greenery, which kind of blocks some of the view of the river, but it's still so nice, in my opinion. I just really, really love it. You guys saw my very favorite part. I know I didn't go through the garage, but we can take a quick peek at that. For those of you who want to see it, it is oversized and it does have some storage, so that is a bonus. So we're gonna head out there and take a look at that now. Here we are in the garage. It's the oversized double car garage, and you've got windows, as you can see in the background. You've got the 2 panel boxes back here. Now, I don't think I mentioned, but it's got a tankless water heater, which is pretty amazing. And then right here, you've got some storage shelves there, and then you've got access to outside right here. So you can directly access outside, and then of course, right over here, I'm gonna show you is the laundry room door, so you can get access to the house from the laundry room. There's the tankless hot water heater, not hot water heater, the tankless water heater. And oh look, there's a little frog. Hold on, let's see if I can get him, a little tree frog. Oh, there he is, look at him right there, so cute. All right, anyway, my youngest child, he loves animals, he loves frogs, he loves everything insect and animal related. His grandmother, on the other hand, his Nona, cannot stand frogs. That freaks her out. So, is it frogs? I think it's frogs. Maybe I'm mixing that up with something. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the tour of this awesome house, and I'd love to get your feedback on what you think.